Good afternoon, DutchBikeBlogger here. On my way from Groningen, of Appingedam to Groningen. On my bicycle. Weather reports. 10.5, 11 degrees or so. Not super warm, but I decided to put on my shorts anyway. And I'm wearing my polo shirt. Well, stayed a few days at my parents' home. Very nice. Some wind, 2 or 3 southeast, or from the southeast actually, which makes it colder wind. But from the side and not from the front, so that makes it quite a lot easier. Going to the left here. At least that's what I'm planning on doing. Quiet in the city center. It is a Sunday, so normally not too much traffic today. Ended up in the shadow, which is much colder than in the sun at the moment. Well, the video before this one, I was visiting with my parents the Eemshaven. It's in the north of the province of Groningen. And went there to film a big cruise ship who was there. Couldn't get very close, so we hardly could see it, and only from a distance, as you could see in the movie. But it is what it is. And they were building wind turbines, windmills actually, modern ones, steel pole, propellers on there, and they were building them in the harbor, assembling them. And then they were shipped out to sea. That was the big rig with the crane on it. Well, and then we went to the seaside, saw some water. But that was the video before this one. I have to remind myself to put a link in the description box so you can click on it and see it and watch it. And this will be part fly in my mouth, part 1 of probably 4. Depends on how it goes. Left at 5 minutes before 3 or so. I want to leave at 3 to get a decent daylight ride in. It's dark at 5, well, a little bit earlier, 5 minutes before 5 in the evening, or in the afternoon actually. So I don't like to drive in the darkness. It's totally not necessary, so why should you do that? Again, a burnt smell in my nose. Probably somebody had a fireplace on, or a gas stove. Wood burning stove, I mean, not a gas stove. A wood burning stove. Not really having a sense there is wind, a little bit from the side, but not really much. Quite nice actually. One is creeping about behind some clouds. Well, the end of Appingedam. By the way, the repair I did on my handlebars of the steering of my bike, the plastic covering where you normally hold your hand, was popping off every so now and then. That is holding up very nicely. I cleaned the surface of the handlebar, the metal chrome, cleaned it up. Also cleaned the handlebar inside with a rag, put some electrical tape on there and wound it in a spiral form, and then twisted the hand guard on there again counterclockwise, or the other way around, so the tape wouldn't be unrolling. And that secured it very nicely. Actually, it's more locked now on the left side than on the right side. Well, what did I do the past days? Well, Of course, you all have seen my video from getting from Groningen to Appingedam on the bike, several of them. That was day 1, Thursday. Then day 2 I decided in the afternoon to go on my bike from Appingedam to the harbour to Delfzijl. Seen that too. I have to say it was quite cold when I got back. It was about 5 minutes or 10 minutes before 5 in the evening back home. And then it was quite cold. I have to tell you, I wore only a polo shirt and some pants. Not shorts, but pants. But got quite cold in the end. Actually drove for more than an hour. Hour and 11 minutes and so much seconds. Probably in the movie here, when I get home, at the end it will also be cold, because I'm wearing even less than Friday. A car wanting to go on the road, but that's tricky. By the time you are on that side street and you can look on the road, your nose of the car is on the road, which does not help. Loppersum, well, I just overtook 2 bikes, electrical powered ones. They were not using their maximum speed possible. Sun is shining on the road and reflects into my eyes. So I have to cover my eyes a little with my hand. Now the sun is to my side, so that's okay. Well, when you live in the neighborhood, like in Groningen or something, and you want to drive a nice route, this one is nice. Driving from Appingedam to Groningen or back. And there are many, well, a few possible ways to do so. On bike this is a nice route. On the other side of the dumpster deep, which is to my left, you can do that. And also there's a possibility to take a different route. See a crossing. Look out for traffic. By the way, I think I have to stop a little bit on my way to get my legs, get the blood flow again a little bit better. Let the blood flow in my legs. Sitting on the saddle doing my job can cause you to feel numb in your bum, your behind. In Holland we say bips, bips, achterwerk, kont, billen, well, you name it, and several names of it. A zitvlak, nice car. And we already arrived in Wirdum, gemeente Loppersum. Wirdum is very small. Like every village on this road is quite small. The channel here, the Damster Diep. Damster is Appingedam, is Damster. Now the channel is from Appingedam to, actually from Delfzijl to Groningen. And used to be used by ships. The trekschuit, which was not motorized, also no sail on there. It was pulled by horses. The horses were walking on the road. The ship was connected to the back of the horses, and the ship was pulled along. Well, when once the ship is moving, it's quite easy or doable. End of Wirdum, doable to pull the ship by a few horses, one or maybe two. Get the thing to move, that's the hard thing. You have to imagine, back in the day, there was no asphalt on there, like there's no tarmac, but only sand, mud and clay. In summertime it was okay, but when it's rained, wet or snow, a little bit more problems. And then in 1895 the Eems Canal was dug. Or something like that. And it was widened once, and then the ships could go past through there. And they, I think, were motorized then. Not only for the shipping, because ships have to go from Delfzijl to Groningen, but also for the water management. In Delfzijl there is a sluice, a zeesluis, which can get water out. Or in, I don't know. So very small. 23-24 kilometers an hour. That's nice. Which reminds me, I still don't have any bike computer yet. For people who don't know, I ordered a bike computer on AliExpress. That's October 10th already. Another one is October 18th. I wanted two of them. Still not arrived. Well, so far in my shorts and my polo shirts, it's quite doable. See, better than Friday. Well, to get back on what I told you about what I was doing and when I got my parents home, like I already told you. There's on my bike to there. Then we had to fix a ceiling fan, built-in ceiling fan in the shower. Normally when you shower you get water vapor and steam and droplets, and then when the bathroom shower is closed off, water has to go somewhere. When there is no room, you have a mechanical suction, which located or built into the ceiling. But that thing was making horrible noises and not working properly. So the roof of the shower had to go out. The ceiling plates, plastic plates on a wooden frame. I removed the old fan, put a new one in there, attached it. A lot of work, but we managed. Testing the thing, putting the ceiling plates in again with a tacker, nietsmachine, electric by the way. Well, and then it worked. Then on Friday I helped my parents with the floor heating in the shower, electrical heating, with this wire to the computer, thermostat. We switched it on and I wanted to program them, but it was easy enough. And we decided to put it on manual settings. En dat gaat ons weer on manual settings. And let the temperature was dialed in. It worked quite well. Well, on Saturday I helped my mother in the garden with some flowers. She had some flowers which were done. They have been blossoming in the summer. So the pots had to be emptied. The flower part in the ground, the bulb we're taking out, and that's going to be used next year. Well, cleaned off the stuff and on Saturday afternoon, or in the morning actually, we decided we wanted to go to the Eemshaven in Groningen. So we went there by car and we drove around there, and like I earlier said, we looked at the passenger ship, Windmills, a little bit of the sea. Also the Google data center is there, some electricity equipment, making electricity from coal and gas. Power plant is that. Power plant, electricity, making electricity by burning stuff, heating up water, getting into steam. Steam turns a turbine. Turbine is getting rotated, and from rotation to a copper wire. They make electricity that can be put in the power net, and then we are able to switch on the light. That's how things work. Also Eemshaven now has a railway station. Normally railway station got from Groningen to Rodeschool and it was ending there. But since a while they extended train station from Rodeschool to the Eemshaven, and when you get off the station in Eemshaven, well, it's an end station, but you can go on a ferry to go to the Dutch island of Borkum. It's written as B-O-R-K-U-M. Bravo Oscar Romeo Kilo Uniform Mike. Well, looks from people that I'm wearing shorts and not a jacket and gloves and a hat. Well, keep on looking. I'm warm actually. By the way, I also have my back camera attached to my saddle pin, getting the pictures in from where I have been. The sun is shining right into my face. Makes it hard to see stuff. Lifting my hiney off the saddle. Ha! Whew. Let the blood flow in your bottom. Let the blood flow in your veins. It's good to have some flowing of blood to your organs. Let's be careful. Children involved. And one is pulling out on front of my bike. It will be a big mess. Especially for the child, I get in front of my wheel. Not be fun. And Sunday must be a fun day, not one in the hospital. We are midway, half of what I'm driving, or little before half actually. And I'm experiencing some wind. Not much, but there is wind. Quite an open area, so I'm catching all the wind here. And as you can see, the sun is now at 12, between 12 and 1. And a while back it came from 11, and that's not because the sun is turning, but well, it's turning, but or shifting actually from 11, 12, and then and so on. And also I changed direction a little. Well, not a fast bike. Wearing more clothes than I am actually. And a helmet. Not even wearing a helmet. Oh my god, DutchBikeBlogger, what are you doing? Not a helmet. Nope. And also not on a race bike, nope. Just an old bike from 1963. Thing is older than I am. And when you do follow my movies and see more, you know I invested a lot in it. New parts. Only original, probably the front wheel, the front fork, the frame, and the saddle pin, and the fenders, and of course the headlight and the backlight, which are fixed on the bike. But everything else probably has been changed. New back wheel, new wheel hub from the back. New tires, new saddle, new steering, handlebars, new pedals, new cranks, new crank axle. Whew. Let's see where we will go. Where is his car going? Let's stop for a bit. let's go straight and then not take a left but take a right turn. Getting to this housing area. Now it feels like I have wind in my back for a few moments. Hey, two people on a skelter. They said hi. Well, I say hi back, and then they said something more, which I could not actually identify. Very new houses here. On the corner. Last time I got here, there was no house at this corner, but there is now. At least it's constructed, not under construction. Well, this is not the most advanced and quality road. A little bumpy. Driving like an idiot, and then you have to stop because there is somebody parked on your part of the road. Probably she thought she could get by. Well, that went wrong for her. Maybe because I'm traveling a little bit faster than a normal bike. Let's take a right here, have a look, and then take an immediate left again. Looking again in direct sunlight. And when I'm looking in sunlight, the drivers behind me are also looking in direct sunlight, which makes it, well, for them, tricky to see me maybe. Well, the bumpiest part on the road, on the route, I mean, also on the bumpy road, but this is bumpy. Dat werkt niet, hè? Ringing my bell and then veering to the left. What he's expecting, and I'm driving on the, overtaking on the right or something. On the other hand, it was a young child, so what does he know? Nothing. Let's have a look. Well, I think I have half an hour or so and then I should be at home. Maybe close to home, but just past the Ten Boersterbos. And then it's straight on. This used to be a very small bike lane. It used to be half of what it is now, maybe a little smaller, and then you had to pass oncoming traffic, which was a big nightmare. And now they made it a little bit more, well, nicer, wider, flatter. It's a concrete bike lane, but the seams are quite in order. Funny, everybody's passing me is looking at my bare legs. The leg. Actually, some bikes in front of me. Looks like I'm gonna overtake them. Not very soon, but I will overtake them. Hey. Somebody walked her horse around here and the animal pooed. It's not busy on the bike lane where there's poo. Jesus Christ, these people are slow, man. Well, there is traffic from the other way, so let's take that in account. Crap. She just wanted to swerve to the other side of the bike lane, and then she heard my bell. And I can imagine when you're next to each other that you want to spend space between the handlebars. Would be the first the people hit each other. Phew! A little bit on the pedals with my hiney from the saddle. Actually have to put a little stop in somewhere. Phew! I can hear myself breathing very heavily, and I can imagine you will hear that too. Only one option: turn down this volume or switch off the sound entirely, because I can't stop breathing. Stopping with breathing will be the last thing I do. Stan Laurel from Laurel and Hardy, the comedy duo from Britain in America, had on his tombstone, Stan Laurel, "Whoever cries at my funeral, I will never speak to again," or something in that matter. Well, my motto is, if you don't come coffee drinking with me when I'm alive, don't bother to do so when I'm dead. And it's customary for in Holland for tea or coffee and a piece of, well, cake or something with the coffee or tea to mourn somebody's death. Well, please celebrate that I was alive. Happy when I was born, sad when you leave. But you could also celebrate the time you had together. But it's always sad to see people go. When you're born, you're welcome to the world. You're innocent. You be raised. You grow up. You learn. And your abilities and your health will fade. And then you will leave. Depending on what you become in your life, you will be celebrated as a hero or die in loneliness, unknown to the world. Well, I got news for you. At the moment I have 1140 movies. Probably always will be on the internet as long as humankind will exist. Oh, and by the way, this weekend I got my 45,000th view. Can you imagine? 45,000 views from my movies. Really great. Let's see what's ahead. Some bikes, some other stuff. Maybe the horsey. Looks like it. Let's slow down a little bit. Not to get caught up at the horsey, but oh, that could well be. It's getting smaller here. Well, let's go by anyway. Well, a small horse with a cart behind it and a bike beneath it. Or beside it, not beneath, beside it. Beneath, below, well, you get the drill, you saw the picture. Well, estimated 20 minutes. Over the bridge. In Holland I said bridge. Maybe you know the Discovery Series Gold Rush with Parker and the Dutchman Tony Bates. He has a dredge, but he also says every time he says dredge, the dredge. And Tony Bates is married to Minnie, his wife from Holland. And as you probably know the series, they don't give a damn how they look. Tony Bates looks like Captain Caveman. And his wife Minnie looks like she never had seen any makeup at all. I have to say she has to use a hell of a lot of makeup to make it somewhat presentable. But Tony could do with the haircut. Long beard, long hair. Probably cuts it itself. I have to say the younger Kong, although the Parker Schnabel also could do with a haircut. Let's see. Let's go straight. Oh. Been here in summertime, but I forgot how bumpy it was. Or is here. Let's slow down. Otherwise I might ruin my tires somewhat. Well, a piece of decent tarmac again. Let's get on to here. Two people who follow me. Follow me. Well, it isn't all that bad driving in shorts. But I have to say, when it gets colder, I'm not gonna wear shorts anymore. Definitely gonna wear some pants and maybe a jacket. But for the moment this is okay. Let's see, what's the time? 5 minutes before 4. My guess of another 10 minutes wouldn't be the worst. And I'm getting home, and first of all I'm gonna get a shower. On the other hand, maybe I should take off my backpack and my camera and then take a shower. Phew. A left turn, a little bit up, 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 up. Well, 1 hour on the way or something, a little bit less maybe. Phew. Well, nice trip. Could have gone by train, but it cost me the same amount of time. Good thinking, facing traffic. Why should you? Just turn your back on whatever is coming. Maybe. Let's brake for a little. Hi. Well, I can assure you that I will be glad when I'm home. A little stiff in the bum. It will be over in a short while. Nothing really major. Well, in the city, Groningen at the moment, getting busier. Not super busy, but more people, more traffic, more everything. Hopeloos, echt. Hopeless people. Little bump. Oh, taking a right. Last time I went here, it was still summertime. Nice sunlight in the head again. Not cool. And of course the bridge is closed. How should it and could it be any different? Am I gonna wait for it or not? Nope. Not gonna do that. It'll take too long. It just fits 4 containers wide too high. Well, that was not planned. Well, thank you very much for watching. I'm almost home. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel if you like to. Also click on the bell button for a notification when I upload my next movie. And see the next one where you're driving backwards. Have a nice day, be safe out there, and see you next time.